How's it going, guys? I'm Soul Survivor 610 coming back at you with another video. Today I'm going to give you a review as well as an on-foot look of the Retro 5 Fire Red Silver Tongue. Okay guys, so before I get into this pair, there's a story behind it. As I said, I'm not good with sneakers app, never really hit. The Fear Gods are my first and only ever W on the sneakers app, so I actually got these off a restock from Footlocker. There's just been so much back and forth with this pair. Originally, it was refunded. They said that they were back ordered, they were out of pairs, so they just said, sorry, we'll give you your money back. Then I got an order saying that they shipped, then I got an order saying that the shipping was delayed, and then they just showed up at my doorstep. So they're here now, I'm happy to have them, and I'm happy to give you guys a review of them as well. Now this is the 30th anniversary of the Retro 5s. They released originally back in 1990, so Jordan tried to make these look as close to the OG pairs as possible. Now when you're looking at the box, you see that you just have the giant red Jumpman there, and then you have what's pretty common with Retro 5s with the cement print wrapped all around, as you can see. Give you guys a good look at the size tag. Size 10, $200, so these are a hefty price. They're pretty expensive, but that's just the way Jordan's been going the past couple years, so $200 for retail. Resale on these isn't too good. They are restocking the hell out of these shoes. I got mine off a restock. They are restocking, it seems like a couple times a week, so you can probably make about 40-50 bucks off these right now, but that'll probably go down as they release more pairs. So let's just get into the shoes, guys. So when you first open it up, you see that you have the black trash bag material or whatever. It's actually attached to the sides. I actually really like the way that they package the 5s, especially this pair in general. So these are the Fire Red Retro 5s, guys. First look. Okay guys, so first impressions, pretty clean, pretty simplistic, exactly what I pictured when I saw the photos online. I mean, there's not much to really be said about this pair. If you've seen them once, you've probably seen them 1,000 times. It's just the little details that they tweaked with this pair in reference to all the other releases. Let me go ahead and get this other pair out as well. Okay, so the first thing that I noticed about this shoe is they actually added like a protector, a cover almost, for the 3M tongue, so you just kind of slide that off. It's just a little piece of cardboard, but I guess it's to protect it with shipping and everything. So one of the first questions in my mind when looking at this shoe is, how does the quality compare to past releases? I had the 2013 Fire Reds when they released. The quality was absolutely terrible. It was literally like cardboard for leather. You wore it once and it just creased horribly. It didn't look nice. It was a really stiff, chunky shoe. You felt like you couldn't wear it. So with this pair, the leather actually is a lot better. It's a lot smoother, softer. You can actually like push it with your hands. Just to give you guys an up close look at what that leather looks like. See how it moves with my finger? It doesn't actually crease as easily as the 2013s did, and it looks like when you do crease it, it'll be a little bit more resilient in bouncing back and not just staying creased like that cardboard material. So I'm actually going to show you the difference in quality between this pair and an earlier released pair of Retro 5s. So these are my 2006 Fire Red 5s with the black tongue. As you can tell, yes, they are heavily worn. The leather, I would say, is pretty much the same as the 2013 pair of the Fire Reds. So if you had those, this is pretty much the exact same thing, just with a different colored tongue. When you wear the 5s, because they are such a wide toe box and the material that they use, they are going to crease inevitably. Like right there. You see how it just creases on the toe and it just doesn't really look good at all? That's just what happens with 5s. But the good thing with these 5s is the leather is a lot softer. So when it does crease, it's not going to be like this, where the toe is literally just like upturned and it just looks terrible. It's not going to look good like it does on 3s and 1s because 5s really weren't meant for wear like that. But I do think that these are going to look a lot nicer with wear than pairs like this do. Okay guys, so I'm just going to give you a quick review of the shoe. Then I'm going to do like a 360 view so you guys can see all the little angles and all the little details in the shoe. And then lastly, I'm going to get to an on foot so you guys can see what they look like. Maybe see if you guys want to buy a pair. The first thing you'll notice with this pair is it's just all white, smooth leather wrapped all around the shoe. It's a really simple colorway. I love 5s. The wilder ones like Bel Airs and Raging Bulls really get my attention, but this is definitely a simple colorway, but it does the job well. I think it's still a clean sneaker. One of my favorite Retro 5s of all time. So from the smooth leather, you can go up and you see that you just have the really big reflective tongue just kind of sticks out when you wear it, which is another reason I love the 5s. They make a statement. They're really bulky, really chunky, not like many other shoes. If you look inside, you can see that you have all red insides, really, really nice, really padded. And then of course you have the Nike Air on the insole. Now, when you go to the midsole, you'll see that it's just an all black midsole wrapped all the way around. You have your red shark teeth right there on the front. I love the shark teeth. It's one of my favorite hits on the Retro 5s, one of the reasons why I fell in love with them. And then you have the little white tooth right there on the inside. Now, I took the lace locks off these because when I wear mine, I don't use the lace locks. I think that they look cool before you put them on, but when you put them on, it just looks kind of funky. You can't really tie your shoes right. Doesn't really add anything to me, so for this review, the lace locks are not going to be on. If you wanted to see the lace locks, here they are. They're just your standard Retro 5 lace locks. They say Nike on the plastic and then Nike in black on the red part. It's probably really hard to see because it's really tiny, but into the box they go. So the two major reasons why people were excited for this shoe is, one, you have Nike Air on the back, right there in the red stitching. Everybody's wanted the Nike Air for the past couple years. Like I said in one of my past videos, I think Jordan really, really overcompensated. They started slapping Nike Air on every pair of Jordans, and now it's really meaningless. It used to be when you had a pair of Nike Airs, they'd be worth a lot of money. People would be like, well, how'd you get those? Like, that's crazy. Like, you don't see that often. Now you just see Nike Airs sitting for sale on Footlocker shelves because nobody really wants them. There's so many of them. That being said, though, the other hit is the Nike on the bottom, on the black part where the sole is. Let's see if I can give you guys a better look. Right there. Instead of the Jumpman, really, really cool hit. I'm not knocking the Nike Air. I think it's really cool. I think for a pair like this, it is perfect. It brings back the original vibes of the shoe from 1990. On other pairs like the red cements, I think it is a really, really cool touch, but could have been a Jumpman logo. It wouldn't have made any difference to me. So this shoe, released this year, the 30th anniversary of the Retro 5s, they came out in 1990. There's been a couple releases of these. I believe it was like 1990 when they first came out, 2000, 2008 with a pack, and then 2013, which is what I had. And like I said, the quad in the 2013s, absolute garbage. Would never buy again, would never wear them. The only reason I loved them was because I was young, the packaging was so cool, it got me. I felt like I was really, really getting a special shoe. When I look at these, I think Jordan can do a lot better, has done a lot better. This pair is heads and tails over past releases in terms of quality and presentation. Is it worth $200 though? No, probably not. But yeah guys, so that is kind of like a quick review of the shoes. There's not really much to be said about these. They're a really simple shoe, really simple colorway. If you've seen it once, you've seen it 1,000 times, unless you just haven't seen the Nike Air on the back. Now I'm going to give you guys a 360 look of this shoe to show you all the details up close. And then lastly, I'm going to give you guys an on-foot look.
Spot.
Okay guys, so that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the continued support. If you haven't yet, please click that subscribe button. Please get me to 50 subscribers. Let me know if you like what Jordan did with these shoes in terms of quality and stepping it up a bit from the 2013 pair. I'm going to be getting more videos and content out to you guys, so stay tuned to my Twitter and my Instagram. The links for those are both down in the description. And as always, thank you guys for watching.